Holy Spirit, angels, ancestors, guides, my team of the highest light and resonance, thank you for raising me out of my bed. Thank you for this blessed Oshun Friday. Divine masculine, make it hot. Divine feminine, make it hot. I said spirit, make it pop. Oh, I'll go on me unit. Where you there? A Friday night on the out? On the out and about? Calling in my unit. Ring a ding ding ding. This was an interesting week. Cancer energy is coming in. The tears are coming in. The Hierophant was in his fields, so if I'm in it, don't deny, don't lie. This full moon, right? I always say, the ones that can't cry, right? The ones that can't cry, truly dying inside, right? Fragments before the movement, the strength, right? Holding on too much, right? Holding that inside. And if you let go to that feeling, the clarity that could come and wash over you, but when you hold it in, you're in that sense of rage and still seeing red, right? So even at this time, you can even sense in the conversations, ones want to give in, or you yourself want to give in, right? And I am going to ask you, my unit, to make sure you surrender to the quivering of the lip, right? And when the tear ducts start to fill up, hold it, right? Hold it close and let it out, right? It might be that the communication that's needed, right? Sometimes tears, high priestess of air, you said everything you can say. Sometimes those tears, right? And be careful, spirit psychic, right? Because this is a season of manipulation as well. So the tears of manipulation, it's like, right? So be careful with that. Right now, this is, it's the crying spells, right? It's sympathy spells, right? Rigid, right? There's a rigidness to this energy, beauty, right? This is, like I said, a mother's love is going around here right now. What's up? What's up? Happy Friday. Talk to you. The differences, right? You have to see the beauty within the harshness sometimes, all right? You don't want to hear it. What is up the sky at the moment? What's up? Confidence. That's what's up. Confidence is high. Not to complicate it. Not too complicated. Not too complicated. It's just an interesting time to see, confidence, right? Oath, right? Just like I'm communicating this, I'm very sure, right? Meditation, oath, right? Blessings, welcome. I don't have time for the nonsense in my room, eh? I'm not like one of those other readers, right? Letting go, right? If you come into my space, make sure you talk to me nice, right? If I delete your comment, because your comment was nonsense. Don't make me have to block you. Spirit brought you here for a reason. Don't act up, right? Confidence, right, my unit? That's what I say. People don't like it when you're confident, letting go, right? All right, letting go. What's up? How are you guys? All right, lust. Mm-hmm. Not time. Mm-hmm. The confidence is sitting on the table. That's what's on the table right now. Meditation, right? That's what it is, right? Confidence. Those are the ones that talk too much too, my unit. Not that confident. Right? Moving in silence. Moving in silence. Right? Choices. Right? This is that moving in silent energy. This is like people think you're not in class, right? Because you move in silence, right? That's what I'm seeing, right? But you're in class, right? And they think say you're not there. Why? Because when they call out your name, right? You're not the loud person in the room, right? You raised your hand. You know what I'm saying? Spirit sees that you're here, my unit. You see what I'm saying? Right? God shine like pan we quest and we not stress. Them broke like dog and we not dust. How come you still look clean and you look a mess? Eventually they will see, my unit, who is watching over we. Okay? The confidence. Spirit saw you raise your hand. You're present. You have to talk up like the rest. Right? You are striving and reaching for your goal. And true say you're in control, they must spite you. You see what I'm saying? Okay. Stay confident, my unit. Stay confident. Stay confident. Mm. Mm-hmm. The forbidden on the bottom deck. Where do you belong, my unit? Conclusion. Alright. What's up? This understanding. This is an intuition read. Individuality. Hope. This is your intuition. This is a higher self read. You're very confident in where you know things are going to go. You're very confident in how things are going to play out. You're very confident in how you're going to start and how you're going to finish. Right? We don't even need to like talk about it. See what I'm saying? Even if you're a lazy mom, like how I used to be, right? Cancer energy, I never wanted to work before in my 20s. Right? Oh, right, right. But no, for real talk. So what I'm seeing here is this forbidden energy of you not putting yourself in that space of actually saying, like, like there's just certain things, like even myself I don't want to talk about, I don't want to hear. That's what this is. It's a conclusion of I don't even know how to say this because this energy is so old to me, but it's still out here. It lingers, right? So when I see it, I just laugh because then it's like that. You know where I get it. You know where I see it the most in my unit, because I'm in customer service, right? I see it when we interact with one another, and it's like that fake talk where there's nothing really genuine to say. So we sit there and we're like, so funny. You know who does it the most? The masculine energy. You know, like I can't talk with the masculine energy, right? Like the whole, like, when you're at the corner store and you're doing that quick little rap, right? Like, yeah, I can't do that, right? It's kind of like that energy. You just know there's certain things that you forbid yourself from going to. You're very confident, and you just know how certain things are, even down to that. You see what I'm saying? You're not into that type of lingo and talk anymore, and you're also very privy to what's going on around you. I'm literally hearing you're not going. There's something about here you're not going. Right? There's something in you where it's like it's giving you this vibe where it's like I said, you feel like you don't want to go. This is not playing on I'm not playing on your on the scales where it's like you're not sure if you don't want to go. That's not what I said. You feel that you feel not to go because you're confident in the differences of this shit. Like you just don't. That's what I'm like right here. That's where it's forbidden now. It's out of your. Spirit has pulled this right up out of your field. It shouldn't even really be in communication with you anymore. Make it clear. Meditate on that. Right. And you've meditated on this as well. But we're humans, right? We're here to like. It's very hard for one to say to themselves to think about disconnecting. All right. Beauty. Right. Focus. Right. Rigid. But when you, like as I said, when there's that burning passion inside to do what you need to do because you know at the end like something more beautiful is waiting for you or something, or it's nothing can stop you from that. And that's where that's it's maybe you haven't heard it yet, right? Or maybe like I said, there's distractions coming in that's taking you off of your focused path. But whatever this is, I do feel like deep down inside, like resonating in the heart chakra. It's a done deal. Choices, yeah. Right? And there's the black and white up saying with the scales that I was like, wasn't trying to play you back and forth, but these are your choices, complicated. High priest of water. Told you, cry. It's a little frustrating. This is the season, my unit, of finding out who really if they don't want to be you, right? They don't want you here. And it's your cycle to realize, cool, I'm out of here. Straight up, that's what this is. Let the vibration speak for you. And that's why I said, like, it's going to hurt. It hurt. It bothered me. I cried it out in 2020. A lot of people had to go. I was confident in that. This is what I'm saying. Like, the deceit that's, like, you know what I'm saying? The cycle's here. It's done. You don't even have to talk about it. Cancer energy is like, we don't have to talk about it. I already know. I've been knowing. You see what I'm saying? I've been allowing. How about that? The multiple chances that are done now too. We could talk about it if you want. Focus, right? But I'm focused on something else, right? That's what it is. I'm back. You're back on track. Yeah, I cried it out. Yeah, I felt away. I'm back on track, right? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. This is when you deep down inside, the love that is really within, you wish things weren't so different. And then you realize in life it is what it is, right? It's for you to realize that. We could sit down here and communicate this shit how many times to our friends, our families, our lovers, but it's that time now where Cancer season kicks in, where I tell you, and when Capricorn comes back around again and you do the work now, you'll see all this time it was you, right? We, Gemini energy, we're all going through the same shit. I done said that, right? But the difference is who is around us, and that's where the problems are. We all have those, right? Okay. That's what I'm saying. Like, at the end of the day, what really makes us different? It's our interpersonal relationships that set us apart, but then are so similar. You see what I'm saying? Break that cycle, my unit. Fuck that shit. I'm not into it. And we're gonna be different. Oh, yes, we are, right? That's what it is. There's no problem with that. But we're not gonna discuss that shit. That's what I'm like, if you don't want to be here and you don't say anything, then you get the fuck out of me. You know what I'm saying? It's one of those things. Sometimes it's you really realize it. It's you're not the one that has a problem, right? Trapped. You're not the one that's trapped, right? But they're trying to trap you. You can feel trapped inside, right? No. The door is wide open, my unit. Say you're outside, but you ain't that outside. Right? High priest of earth, yeah. High priest of fire. Movement, yeah. At this time too, a lot of not you don't even have the energy, right? Because things need to come off of the chest, right? So because they're sitting on the chest in the heart chakra space, and its heart is close to the throat, you have a lot of things to say. So like you don't even want to move. Solar plexus is right underneath the heart, so there's no drive. So it's like don't want to go to work, don't want to do these things. Like the feelings are there because just get it off your chest, right? Act as if trust the great mystery, right? Right? Take a leap of faith, right? The energy I'm vibing from this is, like for me, delusional. I would hope to go into these conversations and get the resolution energy I'm looking for or the compromising spirit, but it doesn't stop me from going and having that conversation, right? Having that leap of faith, whether I get something out of it or nothing out of it, it was done on my account, right? And that's what I'm seeing here. Love is all around, right? Sometimes, there we go, sometimes life stings. Love is all around. I'll go back around here, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're focused to continue to keep this shit moving, but you took a leap of faith in this situation, right? Or like, there's a lot of things in here where I feel like it's about maturity, right? Because you're gonna, like I said, what you're feeling, trust in the magic, you're not gonna have to really deal with because your intuition is gonna tell you. So some things your intuition is gonna tell you to do, and some things your intuition is gonna tell you not to do. Both of those are leaps of faith. Slow and steady wins the race. Bubble up, bubble up, bubble up, bubble up. Yeah, sing your own song. I said, man, just come here. Come on, man, unit. Bossa one. On the Friday, bubble up. Life is a mystery. I saw that flip. Broke it. Broke it. Take the lead, my unit. Cardinal energy is coming back. Cancer's cardinal. Right? Take the lead. Know your worth. Skunk spirit. Right? Let's fuck around and find out. You're gonna come around here and come talk about my past streak, right? Even if you know even if they know your past, right? Even me, my unit. Take me for an example. You want to talk about my past? Okay, how bad was my past? But that mean streak or whatever. It's kind of like now, my unit, where this skunk spirit. Here we go, porcupine. Time for a beginner mind. Like these two animals right here are kind of like you don't want to come close. Time for a beginner mind with the porcupine spirit. This is like, you fucking prick. How many times you're gonna come over here and I'm like, I'm starting over again kind of thing. That's what I said. People don't want to hold you. They want to hold you to your past because they want to be held to their past. So they want you to move forward. Know your worth, my unit. Right? Know your worth, my unit. This is where it's like you might have to spray them. Shoot them away. Mosquito. Right? Tamfagwe. Right? The skunk spirit in there. The skunk, you don't bother the skunk won't bother you. Right? But you smell that? Okay. Right? 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 You see clearly now, right? You smell that, right, my unit? Yeah, because you the shit. Trust in your magic. You the shit. Take a leap of faith. Intuition energy in here. Trust in the magic right now. Cancer energy is one of the biggest seasons in here to tap in. You tap in? Okay. Right? You are never alone. When I say tap into, I was thinking about thank you for when I seen the subscribed. Right? Tap in. Love is all around. Clear out the clutter. Right? You're feeling froggy. Right? This and that is true. Back to what I was saying. Everybody has something to say, right? I'm not your typical reader, right? But don't mix me. Clear out the clutter. I'm literally here to get things out of your way. We talk about this, we talk about that, but I'm not in here to literally sit on and everybody sign and talk about what it is you know already. Spirit sees that shit, but he has a big plan for your good life. You see what I'm saying? Right? Sometimes life stings, mom. Right? And these spirits. There we go. I'll shoon on this Friday. Ashe. Sweet results await. Right? Sweet results await. Divine feminine, bell wine. Go ahead. So go up on the ground, nobody go up on the bed. Right? Spirit has your back. I'm telling you this. As the evening energy is coming down, my unit. Let me just finish with the kippa. And I love you, my unit. Make sure you hit that bell. What do you have for me, my unit? Remember I told you this is a season of positive affirmations, right? So it's a time of actually, like, you can get yourself out of it by actually just speaking, right? Like, not to say there's no problems, right? Privileged lady, right? But there's like, the issue is that there's a brink, right? The edge of glory energy. It comes around this time. So it's like, on your path, the phone rings, right? Privileged lady, child, mature man, despair, occupation, right? This is what I'm hearing, like typical, like, right? Masculine energy, don't want to help, don't want to do this, don't want to do that. What's new, right? Feminine energy, right? You're working hard again. It's kind of like that's what this is. It's like giving that vibe of like getting yourself like out of that lack energy. That's what it is. Courtship, right? This is your whole frame mind of who and what it is that you date, what you like very confident now, right? That you had yourself up, right? You're too confident for what's even on the bench now. You see what I'm saying? privilege, yeah. You need to put yourself in a sense, like, no. High honor, there we go. Alright? Alright, mature man, yeah. I see divine feminine, you've worked through enough. You've worked through enough. Like you passed. I see like a despair. Yeah. Like I just feel like this is a bit of love that just came peeking in here a little bit. I see a masculine energy, a very mature one coming in that's gonna honor just the beginning. You know, when they say the first 3 months, yeah. It's not even about the first 3 months are gonna be amazing. They're gonna honor even knowing you. Right? This goes back to the confidence. You know what I'm saying? Like coffin. Yeah. Somebody this is yeah. You got somebody concerned. Right? False person, yeah. You have somebody on the outside here. Somebody got kicked out, or somebody going to get kicked out, or somebody got like literally replaced. Like I see. Or like I see somebody's spirit, none of my business. I see somebody that like that same early energy, where somebody like moves somebody in really early. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. What is that dropped? Pathway. Yeah, I saw this. Or your intuition is kicking in, and I see like in these early stages of who you're dating, even though they may be this sucks. This sucks. Because what I'm seeing here is kind of like, oh, who do you think you are now? But this is somebody who's actually said like, okay, you may be cool and you may be honoring me in a certain way, but you don't really like, you don't make enough. Or I feel like you're going to make me broke because I make enough. So I'm going to have to spend for the both of us. None of my business. Spirit, I don't want to talk about this. This is just confident. Okay? Your intuition's kick it in and you're confident, you know you don't need nobody, you don't need nothing to get it. If you do, like you be setting the bar, okay? This is setting the bar. But that shit right there is, there we go, a wealthy man right there. I can't make this up. I'm done right there, spirit. Don't do that. Distant horizon. Adjudication. I can't make it. Like I'm done. I hate when he does that. He does that. Because you know what I was literally taking in this morning again? Remember we were talking about the summer, my baby summer? And we're talking about the spended energy? Right? What read was that when I was saying that? Maybe 2-3 reads ago. Remember we were talking about that? That same spended energy hit me again today. And I said, wow. Because I would literally be in that vibe right now. We could talk, right? You love me. You want to talk to me or whatever. Like, I don't care who it is, my unit. Family, friends, this, that. Or, it's like you want back in or you honor me. You need to spend it on me, right? Buy back my love. We'll start there. God knows. There's a pair of Nikes that I want on JD's. It's $125. With tax, it will come up to $140. Send that. And it will start letting me know your love. Because honestly, time is money. There's like a little bit of sacrifice here. And it just, the tables need to... So I'll give you my time after you buy me something. It's kind of like giving that because you're so confident in everything else you're going to give. It's kind of like you're demanding things now that you really want. And that even if it's you want, it's not a need. It's like test that energy. Test these things in life because you know you'd provide. That's how I'm like, I'm a provider, B. You can't tell me shit. So enough times too, like when at that time when spirit was having me test that muscle, as simple as it was like, okay, let's just say if you go and then I go. When it was my turn to go, shit would happen or it wouldn't be unfair or whatever. So when it came to deal making, Libra moon, okay, we make the deal, it's fair now. I would try to negotiate. I go first. If I can't go first, and then it's like, oh, you don't want me to go first because you're gonna, like, you know what I'm saying? Because after this is not real, right? There's something, you know what I'm saying? It's like that type of stuff. That type of confidence energy coming into a lot of things is where you get to control your life now. Honestly, I don't know what else to say. I see you, mosquito. You wanna come bite me up? Individuality. Be you, my unit. Be you. Be you. You love me? I love you. Hit that bell. That's it.